I never really made one of these videos before where I just stare into the camera lens and just talk to you guys. Quite weird just staring into the abyss of the camera lens, you know? It's like a little void. Quite interesting. But before I get sidetracked, I think I just want to take this time quickly, beginning of this video, just to say thank you. Now I know 100 subscribers might not seem like a lot, but I mean, considering what I've been having to work with and the conditions I've been working in and all these sorts of things coming together to finally just hit my end of year goal. You know, this was my end of year goal to get to 100 subscribers before the end of the month, but not end of the month, but before the end of the year. And it's now August and we're now on 102 subs last time I checked. So I just want to thank you all for kind of giving me that opportunity to, you know, get to that. And I'm only gonna work harder now, only gonna try and bring out even better content and hopefully upgrade my crappy equipment. But it's something that, you know, I never thought I would do, YouTube. And now looking back on when I started to now where I am now, I'm not saying like I've made this and I've got like 1 million subscribers or something, but you know, it's a nice stepping stone. So only moving forward from here and only working harder. So that being said, I'm gonna get into a couple of questions that I asked on Instagram, Twitter and Discord. Assetto Corsa or Assetto Corsa Competizione? Now, I think these two games have been compared quite a lot, but for me, if we're talking about strictly GT3 and GT4 racing, I'd say ACC any day. Just the cars handle a lot better, you know, there's a lot more weight to them and they just feel a lot better and they sound a lot better. Just everything about them is a lot better than Assetto Corsa. But as a game, overall, definitely Assetto Corsa. Mainly just because of the amount of content that is on Assetto Corsa compared to ACC. So I'd probably say Assetto Corsa. Also, it's kind of what started my channel. So yeah, Assetto Corsa. What was my best or my most fun race? That's actually quite tough. Now, I've done a lot of like small races. I've done a lot of like mini races here and there, you know, ranked races and whatever, and league races. There's a few that come to mind. I'll just name, I would say like my top 2, top 3, and I think one of the first ones would be my first proper league race when I first started getting to league race on ACC. Reason it was so fun and just really good is because like I've been so used to playing with AI and not really like playing with real people online. That's gonna now make me sound like I'm some lonely child, but oh well. But getting into that league race and, you know, kind of working, you know, I worked quite hard leading up to that race, and I mean, I could have done a lot better in it, you know, just thanks to my poor fuel management. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But it's probably definitely that. I'd say my second one would probably be, it's actually quite recent, which was Majors 24 Hours of Le Mans. I actually quite like the 24-hour races, you know. Obviously we had Spa 24 like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it didn't go very well. I didn't drive very well, and I really enjoyed the 24-hour races, you know, not just because of the racing, not just because, you know, all that sort of stuff. It's just, you know, the whole chilling with your teammates for like 24 hours, you guys chat about nonsense, and you know, it's when you have like a good vibe in your team, it's like really good. So at Le Mans, I quite liked the vibe in our team, and also at Spa as well, you know, I thought that was quite fun. And then third, I remember recently I did a Assetto Corsa League race, and it was an F3. I came, I think it was a two sprint. Well, it was like 2 races or something, and I came about like, I think P5 in the first race, and then no, P4 in the first race and like P5 in the second race. And you know, that was like one of my best finishes like in that. There'll be like a card up here if you want to go watch the highlights of that race. But that was quite a fun race, you know, because I did well, and you know, it was quite enjoyable. And as well, you know, open wheelers, it was a F3, and open wheelers aren't exactly my forte, if that's the right word to use. So, pardon me. So that was definitely I'd say my top 3 like funnest races. When you're not racing, what are your other hobbies and or what do you enjoy doing? Sad thing is like I spend most of my time sim racing or editing videos, making YouTube videos and recording like I'm doing right now, and even before this just planning this whole video. I spend a lot of my time during the day when I'm I'd say not racing, recording, or if it's other games, recording and editing and looking up new ways to try and improve and all this sorts of stuff. I do like going to the gym, or I gym at home here. I've got a couple of weights outside my front patio. I do sometimes play basketball. I used to play basketball quite a lot in high school, but I've that's kind of faded away like a little bit because of COVID, and well, we can't exactly play contact sports. So yeah, otherwise, so yeah, I don't really do much outside of sim racing. Probably when I move to the UK, maybe I might start doing a little bit more, but while I'm here in Botswana, no, I don't really do much outside of sim racing. Do we all need that equipment to get started? Now, if you're talking about sim racing in general, you don't need the fanciest equipment in the world to get started with sim racing. I mean, I've got like I'm looking at my wheel right now. It's like a 16-year-old wheel that's on its last legs right now. You know, like it's like almost like every week or every month that I use this thing, it gets worse and worse and worse. No, you don't really need fancy equipment. You know, all these Instagram posts of like people's racing sims are like $40,000 plus, and you know, triple screens, direct drives, and all this sort of stuff, motion rings. And as much as good equipment does help a little bit, it doesn't necessarily restrict you. It does a little bit, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't get started with sim racing. If you're talking about YouTube, it really actually depends what you want to do with content creation. If you want to get into gaming, you definitely need like a decent PC, right? Now, I'm not one to talk about that. I've got like a laptop here that barely runs some of the games that I play, and I mean, I use Filmora to edit this video, like I'm editing this video now. And I mean, Filmora sometimes struggles to run when I start adding in like a lot of stuff to my videos, which does restrict me a lot, and it can be quite infuriating. So if you want to get into gaming, you do unfortunately need that sort of like good equipment to make good quality videos. Otherwise, I mean, you don't need like fancy like gaming setups and whatever. You can get by with low end PCs and low end equipment, and you know, just start somewhere. I mean, look at me, like I've got a 15-year-old wheel and a laptop that like barely runs anything, you know, and I manage, you know. So no, you don't need all the like fancy equipment to get started. It does help, but it's not necessarily a necessity. How did I get started with racing? Now, gaming in general has been a big part of my life, and mainly racing games as well. When I was a child, I used to play Gran Turismo quite a lot, you know, like Gran Turismo 2, Gran Turismo 1, Gran Turismo 3, Gran Turismo 4, Gran Turismo 5. I've played some of Gran Turismo 6. I haven't played GT Sport though. But Gran Turismo is kind of where it started, and I used to play with my dad a lot. I think he's probably the reason why I like racing so much, and like why I like racing games so much. And yeah, it's just been a thing of, you know, from when I was a child playing racing games and really liking cars. And then when I was in high school, when I was in my last year of high school, I remember I was doing boarding, and I was sitting in my dorm room, and I was thinking, okay, I want to buy a new game. So I looked at racing games and I saw Assetto Corsa, bought it, downloaded it, played it. I'm playing on a controller because obviously I didn't have my wheel in my boarding house. And just a side note, do not play Assetto Corsa on the controller. It's playable on controller, but it's, yeah, it took me a very long time to get used to it, and it's just, yeah, it's quite bad. And that's pretty much where it started. I bought a Assetto Corsa in boarding school. I came back home the one day, you know, and this wheel has been with me since I was maybe like 6-7 years old, and it's pretty much been with us when moving from house to house to house to house. And it was sitting in my room, and I was playing Assetto Corsa. And I mean, I looked at this wheel and I'm like, I wonder what will happen if I plug in my wheel to my laptop, plugged it in, did a couple of configuration settings and whatever, and now here I am. So yeah, that's pretty much how I got into sim racing. Why are you such a toad? I didn't know I was an amphibian now, but thanks for that. Favorite car to hot lap? I can't really put my finger on one car and say like this is the one car I love hot lapping in. It heavily depends on the car track combo. In saying that though, I do like hot lapping, which is quite ironic. I do like hot lapping open wheelers, you know, if I'm bored and I'm not really doing anything, you know, I'll hop on a Assetto Corsa and, you know, I'll just drive around in an open wheeler, you know. And I actually like doing that because I've actually learned a lot from driving open wheelers, and, you know, kind of like getting used to them. You know, it has kind of helped me here and there with racing. But yeah, there's no specific car that I like or any other sort of like car track combo that I can say. Yeah, there's no specific one I can think of really. What's my favorite sim? Ooh. My favorite sim, definitely Assetto Corsa. Which might sound weird, you know, considering the fact that like I've played iRacing, R-Factor 2, Automobilista, what are the sims? Race Room, all that, ACC, and reason I like Assetto Corsa is, I don't know, it's just a game that I've spent like so much time on that I just keep coming back to it, and it's just a game that I really enjoy, that I really love. So definitely Assetto Corsa. I'd say I'll give you my top 3. So number 1, definitely Assetto Corsa. Number 2, I'd say iRacing. Well, I mean, it's freaking iRacing. What more do I need to say? iRacing is a great sim. If you don't know what iRacing is, I'll leave a card here. You know, there's some iRacing gameplay over here that you can have a look at. But yeah, no, iRacing second, and then ACC. I'd say iRacing and ACC come in very close, you know. It's not like I don't like iRacing that much more than ACC. Reason I like iRacing more than ACC is just because of the fact that I can actually freaking run iRacing on my crummy old laptop. But yeah, so Assetto Corsa number 1, iRacing, and then Assetto Corsa Competizione. Okay, so that is pretty much all the Q&A questions. So I also did say on Twitter that I'm going to do like a little setup tour, so let's get to that. Alright, so sorry if the sound quality sounds bad. I'm not used to this, I guess, vlogging type of stuff, so I'm using the camera and microphone. But basically this is obviously my thing is in my room. So you can see my bed over there, and then in the background there's my setup, which I'll show you just now. Alright, so let's see what we've got here first. Okay, so we've obviously got the main rig, if you want to call it that. We've got a Driving Force GT, Logitech Driving Force GT. It's a 16-year-old wheel, if I'm not mistaken. And the reason for the sellotape is because the pedals, so the connection for the pedals, if the camera wants to focus, keeps on coming loose. So I've had to put duct tape there to actually ensure that it's secured. So that's why it looks a bit ratchet. But then I've got an old play seat over here. A friend actually gave this to me, which is pretty awesome. And then obviously we've got my microphone over here. It's a Dixon Pro Big Prov 2. I think that's the name of it. Let me see if I can actually find the box. Yeah, that's the box right over there, so I don't know what it is. Then let's see what else we got. So usually this is where my camera would go, over here. So this camera would go on top of there. And then I've got a really bright ring light there. Hang on, let me just turn on that brightness. Right, so I've got a ring light there.
And then, of course, we've got the machine where all the magic happens. This is my crappy little laptop that I've got over here. It's a i5 7th gen with a 1050 in it, 16 gigs of RAM, and overheats like crazy. It is a laptop, so there's no surprise really. Then we've got a TV screen. I'm not too sure, I can't remember how many inches it is, but got a TV screen there. It's kind of old. And then these are my headphones, if the camera wants to focus on them. These are my headphones. Maybe I can get them in the ring light to show them a bit better. There you go. So these are my headphones that I use. The Volcano headphones, Bluetooth. Awesome headphones. They're really comfy. And well, yeah, no, that is just pretty much my whole setup. Nothing too special, you know. It's a bit messy, like oh jeepers, yeah, that's quite messy. Water bottle over there. If I get thirsty when I'm doing recordings or racing, and well, yeah. Right, that right there is my whole setup where all the magic happens. So yeah, nothing special, but it does the trick.
So yeah, guys, that's the Q&A done, and you know, just saying thank you, guys. Next I'm gonna have like a couple of like clips that I've picked up because no one decided to send me any clips in Discord. But this is a couple of clips that I've put together over like the past couple of months that I've had on my YouTube channel. So I hope you enjoyed them. But thank you guys so much. I asked for your continued support and just being around, you know, and just allowing me to have this opportunity to make better content and just improve and grow. So thank you guys so much for subbing, and if you are not subscribed and you're watching this, please do subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind later. So with that being said, enjoy this compilation. All hands, just so that I can actually somewhat keep up with the AI, as this AI new uses it and so do I. Oh my goodness. My goodness, damage is off, my word. Oh, jeepers. Yep, I was just waiting for that. X marks the spot. Oh, gosh, I hate that. Yeah, no.
I was invited yet to be content, but I haven't said shit up.
Woo! I'm a goat! Bruh. Huh?
You're a goat.
Wait, what the hell? I got no head. Huh? Oh.
Huh?
What?
It glitched. I had like no head for a second. Oh, you f***ing. I hope your mother dies in the hole.
Oh, what? Oh, what was that? Okay there, buddy boy.
Oh my gosh, you cannot say that word. You just can't.
Oh,
Gosh, I don't
they're not Tomahawk! I got him!
You're a dog.
Jeez, the language.
Nigel,
here.
bro,
Hey,
what
hey,
was
hey.
that?
Bro, don't even.
What are we laughing at?
I just saying the F-bomb straight up, dude. You bitch.
I'm using my pistol, just saying. Bang! Oh.
You fucking trash.
Oh gosh. Hitbox. Ah! Oh. Okay. Nah.
Are you recording or not?
Yeah, no, I am. The fuck?
You're gonna get shit on.
What the hell?
Praise
I shot you first! I shot you first! I shot you first! What is this?
You're gonna get fucking wrecked.
Nah, you're pissing me off.
Oh my god, I'm one.
Yes, come on. Why? Don't you just die, Ray?
Bro, he is destroying me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna.
Yes! I won!
Ah!
Just won!
Okay, fine. Okay, Nigel, we end now.
Oh jeepers. Only the outlap, and I've already made a mistake. Because I'm such a pro driver, I spin like a pro driver as well. I mean, look at that. And the reason I say I spin like a pro driver is because I managed to not hit anything. I mean, I hit nothing at all. Look at this. Verse out the way of the other drivers. Bob's your uncle. Just about missed me. Bob draft. There you go, move out the way. And just cut in front of him. Okay, I made the car go up like that. Oh my days, what? Look at my car. Look at my car.
Oh, you're home, Daddy? I'm just going so fast. Oh no, okay, I'm last on the start.
Oh,
Jordan,
Jamie!
which one?
Jamie!
Oh, give me space.
Jamie! Jamie!
Let's yeet.
Oh, hi,
my
Jamie.
God, Nigel.
Mistakes.
Yeah, fuck you.
Mistakes were made. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Wait, hang on a minute. Let me get rid of my HUD. What the hell am I driving? Oh my gosh! This is like the scuffed version of freaking Mario Kart. Oh, don't tip it. You're tipping your F1 Halo. Oh my word. Oh my! You donkey! I don't think I hit. I didn't really hit him that hard. To be fair. Are you kidding
That,
me?
however, is not
Oh my days! Why?
Ah.
Why?
good. Yeah,
Why would you send it like that?
Why would he like? Why would you send it there? Why? That's the
I've got to look
stupidest
at that
place to
again.
send it. That's the stupidest place to send it. You can't go too wide
got-
there
I've-
like that at that speed. Of course
I've
he's
got
gonna
to see
hit
this.
me.
Oh,
Of
I
course
gotta
he's
watch
gonna
this
hit
again.
me if he does that, man. Oh, let me rewatch
So
this.
we're just chilling here. LMP2 comes way too quick. Up our inside there. Porsche curves for the last time.
For the last time.
That dreaded barrier that ended our race, basically.
Yep.
I spit on it.
It's been a good 24 hours. Obviously, luck was not on our side this race, but pulled through, and we did the best we could. So, well done everybody.
Exactly.
Everyone did really well. Well done.
Yeah.
That was
Well
good.
done,
Across
everybody.
the line.
Yeah.
Oh,
24 hours. Woo.
I'm so tired.
Yes, mate.
That was a sus race.
Oh my days, hi Luke.
I made.
Oh, I'm so tired,
Ooh.
mate. Holy crap.
Even more than Northlife.
Oh, this guy's got no front end.
Oh my days, mate. Oh!
He's giving us a piggyback.
Wait, oh, with TC. Hang on.
Woo! Donuts, yeah.
I'm kind of nervous. My heart is like beating. It's just an evaluation race. It's not like it's a season race or anything. It's just an evaluation race, Nigel. It's just an evaluation race. No more. Come on, go, 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 go! Come on, come on, come on! Let's go. Yeah, I want to kind of take it easy up here on the first lap and not be a hero.
Clear on the right.
Here we go, boys.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ooh, jeepers, hello.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
You know I will defend.
And you know I fucking sent
You've got what about 3 laps?
I reckon I can get.
Do
I
that,
reckon I can
do
pull
that,
5
do that.
seconds from Hamilton.
It's gonna be like Brazil 2019. I'm gonna
Oh
be
my
like,
god.
Are you gonna wait till the very last bit to do it?
Alright, let's go, lads.
See that?
I'm commentating on this.
Luke.
Okay, let me tell you what I just spent there, right? My stupid HDMI cable, this stupid thing I'm looking at right now called my HDMI cable, it has a loose connection. If I shake the table too much, it disconnects. And then I have a black screen. And I can't see where I'm going. And I can't... You are stupid. Why? Anyway. Oh, Jamie, why are you braking so early?
Stop!
Or I should rather say, why are you braking so hard?
Ik ben aan het racen, dat zeg ik net toch.
Oh.
Jongen, jongen, jongen.
Oh no! I DNF'd! Oh, there goes my wheel.
For f***'s sake, man, my brother.
What happened?
You got damage?
I'm out. Both of us
yeah,
are DNF'd.